Another day, another set of videos. Hey, EXO-SC in the house. It's been a minute since we did any EXO. A hot minute. Truth be told, I listen to a lot of EXO all the time, but I just haven't done a video recently. What is my go-to EXO or EXO-SC song? Drum roll. 1 billion views. Playing that shit to death. It's just a perfect disco funk vibe. That's out of everything EXO and EXO-SC. That's my most played track in the last 30 days, no doubt. Anyways, Rodeo Station. I don't know anything about it except for it's requested. And occasionally, I do requests. I say occasionally. I really do probably about 15 requests a month. You gotta think about how many requests there are. And requests from the past, so it's tricky. I don't know what we're gonna get. Don't know what's going on. First video of the day. Stay tuned. You know, I don't even know what I'm gonna do today. I didn't plan it out. But I think we're gonna do some vocal stuff, and we're also gonna do some beatbox stuff, and maybe another K-pop tune, and I'm gonna go live on Twitch, I assume, in like an hour or two. Oh, but sorry. If you're watching this video, all of that already happened. Life's tough. Also, let's gamify this a little bit. I imagine this video is going to be chopped and edited. In the middle of the video, I will throw a link up and you can check out the unedited version. Let's gamify it. Of course, if you were on Patreon, you wouldn't have to look for it. It'd just be given to you, you know, because that's how it is on Patreon. I'm not saying you should go to Patreon. That's not even an advertisement for Patreon. I'm just saying, like, that's just something that happens over there, in case you were curious. Like, I wonder what happens over there. Well, that's one of those things that happens. EXO-SC Rodeo Station. It would be cool if it was about a bunch of cowboys that had a radio station. I don't think that's going to be the subject matter, but that would be kind of funny. Oh, guitar-oriented track. It almost reminds me of alt-rock, pop alt-rock. Just a 4-chord jam based around a guitar. It is 100% alt-rock pop. Just something about the Korean language. I've heard so many songs now that there are phrases that I hear that I'm like, I should look that up, but I don't. So like this one, Saw Suga Upso. I hear that all the time, I think. Saw Suga Upso. Soak it up with beer. Life tips. Sometimes I bring you what I think are important, meaningful life tips. Maybe it's a douchebag of me to say it, but I'm going to say it anyways. Whiskey, wine, beer. Listen close. Go in the mouth. You put them on the mouth, not the shirt. In the mouth. Way more effective. Every day. When I learn to love, every day is my birthday. Yeah, well, that's just one of these just things that's a fact that happy people are happy people, and whatever they're doing, they have a better time because they're fucking happy. I had a job where I used to fold pizza boxes, and they'd be like, Ellis, before you go home, we need you to fold 300 pizza boxes or 400 pizza boxes. Now that was weird because it was a library. Fun fact, I also worked at a library, but no, I folded pizza boxes at a pizza place. And if I would just like be in a good mood about it, you know, you just make a game out of folding pizza boxes and not getting fucking cardboard cuts.
Monday to Sunday 오죽까지 갈지 밑바닥으로 갈지 내가 어떻게 알아 한번 살아보니 내일 하던 명품관 앞에 몇 년 전에 여기 생겼네 내가 매일 찾아갔던 곳에 사람들이 날 찾아오네 갖고 싶은 거 살 수 있어.
Also, I can tell you exactly what type of song this is, and you know I'm not lying because you watching the video. This is, for me, this is not a smile on my face song. It's happy, it's making me happy inside, but it's not like it's not an out here song. It's an in here song. Some songs are for inside the chestal region. Also, on that previous guitar part, if you listen to the very end of it, it slides up. It's like I like slides. Who the fuck doesn't like slides? Oh, I actually really like that line because if you listen to it, it's one rhyme scheme, then it changes, and you think it's going to go back to the previous rhyme scheme, but it's a little off, but it still works. I'm gonna back up, and I'm gonna hold up 1 for the first rhyme scheme, 2 for the second, and 1 again where it's like the first, but it doesn't exactly rhyme, but it feels like it rhymes. That's still 주인공들하고 비슷한 하루를 보내 누가 그렇더라고 삶의 가장 중요한 건 몇 개는 되지 않은 숫자로는 못 산다고 맘 같지가 않은 그녀 앞에 웜이요 많은 게 변했어도 난 아직 놈이요 명품관 앞에 몇 년 전에 여기 생겼네 내가 매일 찾아갔던 곳에 사람들이 날 찾아오네 갖고 싶은 거 살 수 있어도 너의 맘은 살 수가 없어 의미했던 노래요 압구정 노래요 거기서 뭐래요 거기서 뭐래요 Yeah, so I think if you're gonna be, well, don't restart. I think if you're gonna be shocked by anything, because in the actual structure of the song is just like a cool little guitar riff. It's really alt rock, a cool guitar riff, a cool chorus, and just mixing up some sections, which is it's really like the definition of all pop rock and alt rock grunge for the entirety of the 90s. Like if you look up like all the popular Nirvana songs and Stone Temple Pilots, Soundgarden, stuff like that. I mean, some of them have some like weird stuff. Soundgarden's got some weird stuff in there, but most of it is just basically 4 chords and a different 4 chords for the chorus maybe and a vocal hook, and that's the recipe. In the 90s, it was you hit this distortion pedal on the chorus. So it was like soft, loud, soft, loud, soft, loud. And then of course that changed to something else. But I think what you might be shocked by, if you're here this long, is it's going on the playlist. But if you watched me in the video, and I imagine you did, because you're here and it's a video, you're like, but you didn't seem like you were having a good time. Like I said, the good time is internal. It's an internal good time on this, because I know what this song does is makes me kind of relax a little bit. Relax and chill. So I've got to put it on the list. I assume it's in here because it's, you know, been out for a minute. EXO-SC Rodeo Station. It is. Boom. There it is. And now it's on the list. And can you guess its function on the list? The function is for it to be on the list. I'm probably not going to go. Think about this. Half the songs I hear, 'cause usually I'm outside for like 2 songs or something, taking a break for 2 songs. So half the time, like most of the time I pick a song, then the song finishes and it plays the next song on the list. And so what's funny is how much I love the songs I pick and how much I'm like, oh yeah, this other song. This is going to be that other song where like it's going to go from the playlist, from something I pick, like to the next track. That's going to be its function. Dude, it's winter and I'm like sweating up a storm in here, dude. Anyone else sweating? What the hell's going on? Anyways. This concludes our reaction. I'm out!